The Old Man's Legacy. In a small village, an old man lived a simple life. He spent his days carving wooden birds and sharing stories with a young boy who lived nearby. The boy's eyes sparkled as he listened to the old man's tales of love, kindness, and generosity. But not everyone was happy about the old man's friendship with the boy. James, the old man's nephew, was a greedy and manipulative man. He resented the boy's presence, fearing the old man's wealth would be left to charity instead of him. As the old man's health declined, James grew more aggressive in his pursuit of the old man's fortune. He argued with the old man, trying to convince him to leave everything to him. The old man, however, remained firm in his decision to leave his legacy to those who truly cared. One day, the old man called the boy to his side and handed him a small, intricately carved wooden bird. "This is for you, my dear friend," he said, his voice weak but full of love. "Remember, kindness and love are the greatest legacies one can leave behind." The old man passed away soon after, leaving behind a will that shocked. James, the old man's wealth was to be divided between the boy and the local charity, with a special request. The boy was to continue the old man's legacy of kindness. James was furious. He contested the will, trying to claim the inheritance for himself. But the boy stood firm, determined to honor the old man's wishes. As the dispute unfolded, the boy discovered James's deceitful ways. He gathered evidence and took it to the authorities, exposing James's manipulation. The court ruled in favor of the boy, and the old man's legacy was protected. The boy continued the old man's work, spreading kindness and love throughout the village. He carved wooden birds, just like the old man, and shared stories of his friends' generosity. The village prospered, and the old man's legacy lived on. James, on the other hand, slinked away, his greed and malice having failed. The boy's determination and the old man's kindness had prevailed, proving that good always triumphs over evil. The end.